All right, so we got the news that the Ragnarok update is coming up pretty soon. So I at least want to have a little bit more fun in PvP by using collab characters in PvP. And the one we're going to be using today is going to be Terry BOGARD, which if you've been keeping up with pretty much the news right now, pretty much he is kind of an announced character for, if I'm not mistaken, Street Fighter. He was like kind of announced for Street Fighter at Evo. So I thought it'd be nice to put a video for him just so, you know, we can capture the moment, you know. So we're going to be using the human team, again, using, well, not this Escanor, but the the green Escanor. And then we also have the Arthur. And then we also have DK Melios in the back to be even more toxic. But I might switch to Percival. Again, most players that I've seen in terms of like PvP usually use like DK Melios for extra CC. Or they use like LR Elizabeth. Again, it usually never matters. It's all about CC at the end of the day. But for the video's sake, I'll probably just use Percival just to make a full human team. Again, the whole premise is just pretty much use Terry for most part. And then, you know, you have Arthur, who is going to be really nice. Again, we're trying to have pretty much players not focusing more so on Terry and more so on Arthur or Escanor, just so we can have Terry just pop off. But hopefully this all works out. You just gotta like and subscribe again, and comment down below which is your favorite collab in the game right now. All right, let's see what we got here. Now I kind of switched the link on my Terry into green Sario, so hopefully that is going to be more beneficial. So we're gonna go for this play, go for my AoE, and then obviously go for like a merge with Arthur. And again, we kind of just gonna lower the damage. Usually that's more so for characters who can't be lowered, or yeah. So Escanor doesn't really get countered by this Terry play since he can't be lowered. And you already know when it comes to Arthur, Arthur is an HP based character. So it's more so for Lilia that's really getting countered with this. But Lilia isn't really a good character to begin with, so technically really doesn't matter for the most part. And Terry is actually tanking a lot of those hits. Like Terry was like really powerful in Chaos PvP game mode. If you play that game mode, he was actually really powerful for that. Again, I know probably like a lot of players don't really enjoy that game mode, but again, Terry was really strong. Especially with players who was using like more so humans in PvP. Oh wait, did I tag somebody else? I don't even know if this is gonna kill. Oh my god, I did. See, this is why I don't be kind of like banking on Escanor damage all the way, just because you never know what could happen. Again, we do have Arthur pretty much with the Chaos Domination, and his doesn't have it, so we're still in a very good position. Especially because he is infected. It's because he went for a more so offensive play. Usually Arthur players try to merge cards and stuff like that, but he just went straight for the infect, started targeting Arthur, and still couldn't even kill at that point. So it was kind of like wasteful what he did. I think he's gonna have enough to kill Arthur right here because he infected me again. Oh, he still doesn't. Wow, that's actually crazy. I guess we can go for this then. This, and then this as well. Again, knowing Arthur teams, Lilia could clutch up, especially if the explode damage is pretty good. Again, I didn't really need to do this play, but we just want to have a little bit of fun. Because he could go for like an AoE with her, but it looks like he's getting lowered by Terry as well, so that's really good for us. So let's see, how much damage you gonna do? Okay, it's enough to get rid of me. And we apply a debuff. And here come her about to target Escanor. Oh my god, that was still enough damage. He might clutch up. Who knows? He's gonna take the slow damage. and our single target damage is going to be bigger. So if you get a stance on Terry, like I said before, if we got a stance on Terry, we're probably gonna clutch up. We can probably just nuke using Percival by going for double damage right here. Because Percival has like, I think like 200% crit damage right now. So yeah, Percival was going to kill. But what we wanted, we kind of wanted the Terry play where we had like a stance. Because then we would have got another stat boost. And then we would went crazy. Again, Percival we're going to clutch up regardless. Even if he gets rid of Terry right here. Just because Percival is getting that crit damage boost every single time he does that. So we're going to mark him. And that's why I wanted Percival in the back as well. Because not only do we get 30% defensive related stats, but Percival can be like a solo finisher, right? Be a finisher at the end. Kind of be on cleanup duty for most of the matches. Again, her going for this isn't going to do much, especially because he's using Liz. And we get a 50% attack boost as well using Percival ultimate. So GG regardless. Because we had like 300% crit damage right there. Too bad Percival is not coming back for a very long time. Well, maybe he might come back pretty soon. Usually it's the festival that usually takes a while. Maybe, well, maybe not. Because, you know, Gelda it's taking a long time to come back. Why is he taking so long to load up? I wish I could emote this. Yep, GG. Let's see what we got here. We have a Gilda person, wow. And New Year's King, even more wow. So, we all trying to figure out what in the tarnation is this team. He can't be dodge food, right? Ain't no way. So I'm just go for this. Again, I just put a debuff on him. Technically doesn't matter too much. But ain't no way he's yeah, I'm about to say ain't no way he's dodge food. Cause he was like what 236 or something. So with this we have pretty much Melios is lowered by Terry, so that's really good for us. Okay. Eventually Terry's gonna be lowering his Gelda, which it's like all stats if I'm not mistaken, so that's gonna be really good for us. And he clears my stance for whatever reason. Now his Gelda is the one who's getting lowered, which is again really good for us for what we're trying to accomplish. And with this, again, we're in a really good position. Because now we have the Chaos Domination and we throwing up our stance. Hopefully this is enough damage to get rid of both of his characters, especially King. Yep, so he has no King. And now it's just going to be Gilda solo. And remember, Terry is lowering her stats, so that's going to be really good for us. Like, it's all her stats are getting lowered. So she's in a very bad position. I'm pretty sure Escanor is going to have enough damage to kill. That's why you see she's not really doing too much damage. And Terry is tearing her apart. Now, he did technically have a really bad team because he was rocking New Year's King when he wanted to run is like demons or something. Like, you could have just ran demons if you was going to use Gelda or even unknowns. Unknown is kind of like the worst case scenario. But again, it would have been way better than whatever that team was. And now that she's lowered, you're going to take a lot more damage. And Terry might kill right here. He just forfeits. Yeah, you could have ran like demons and it would have been the same results, but at least it would have made a lot more sense. All right, what we got, boys? 248. I love that. All right, so we can go for this and then this as well. Usually Escanor is the one who gets lowered because he is the high CC character on the enemy side. That's usually what ends up happening. I think his lowest, I think his highest CC, if I'm not mistaken. I know Terry had like a really good one. Oh, highest remaining HP. Yeah, that's what it was. Highest remaining HP. Yeah, that was a really good one. Why is he targeting Terry? Does he not know Terry is just a meme? Bro, Terry doesn't even have Ritz Harmio Link. Like, what in the world? Again, I'm surprised Terry even living all this, honestly. I'm actually surprised. Now, again, it's based on whoever has the highest remaining HP, which Escanor is going to have it because he can't be lowered. Good for him. And I guess we can just do some damage right here. I probably should have went for Gulther, but it's fine. Because Escanor is just going to probably clean up, or Percival. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to probably just try to cleanse on his Escanor. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have cards for Escanor, but I think we already know the results. Ooh, even if he gets rid of Terry. Even if he gets rid of Terry, we going to have our Escanor ultimate. Dang, that is bad luck. The man's doing all this when Escanor about to have his ultimate. Legit. Okay, he's going to get rid of Arthur. Dang, he barely killed. Never mind. Change of plans, guys. He's not getting rid of Terry. We thought he would, but the heart of the card said no. All right, so I'm just gonna spam this. I'm pretty sure usually when they have the red debuff, our AoEs do more damage. Oh yeah, it definitely did more damage. And the good thing for us is that Merlin was lowered, so that's why she took way more damage, because she was lowered. Because it lowers like 20% of all your stats. A very powerful passive. It's a very powerful passive, honestly. Unfortunately, Escanor can't be lowered, because if he did, oh my god, Terry will pop off so good. Oh man, Terry will pop off crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. 245. See, I'm liking today, man. We actually getting real people. I'm liking today. Usually when I play PvP, we may or may not get real people, but today we've been feasting. We definitely been feasting. Now I'm gonna go for Escanor again. I already know he can't be lowered, but it's not like we really need the cards. As long as it's not Lilia, because we want to at least chip Escanor CC, or not CC, HP. Because doesn't he have like his card based on his HP? So I think it's like that or diminish, or technically both. I just know we gonna do a lot of damage regardless. Okay. Okay, he goes for the merge, regular, human play, and then he goes for his AoE. So our best bet right now is to probably go for this, and then this, because he literally just healed up to full HP with Escanor. He healed up with full HP with Escanor, man, which is crazy. This should be enough damage to get rid of him. Bow. And she's at full HP, so that was damage cap. Yeah, that was damage cap, so I couldn't do nothing about that one. Now we have Chaos Domination on Arthur, and it looks like Escanor is the one who is lowered, which technically means that he's not lowered at all. He goes for another AoE. Okay. I guess the only good thing about Terry right now is that he's red, so it's very hard for her to get hit with the flame debuff, that gray you see. Because the reduced damage. And this is not gonna do nothing. Freaking Lilia. It's mid Lilia. Trash Lilia. Alright, we got Borscht. Alright, Sabnock, Hail team. Okay. Now we could pop off again. Usually when it comes to this team though, again they usually dodge food. They usually dodge food. I mean, we could test it out, but I'm pretty certain he's gonna be most likely dodge food, which makes it very hard for me to we just go for this then. But I'm pretty sure he's dodge food. Let's see. Yep, dodge food. I mean, that was to be expected. I mean, at least we don't get to waste the AoE. We can save it for later and also get our chaos domination. Okay, he's reversing it so he can get a certain type of debuff on Arthur. Again, it usually never matters at that point. Unless you about the AoE right here. Again, we're just putting like those debuffs on him, so his crit damage is lowered. And with Fortoria, she was the one who got lowered by Terry, so that's what you can see. We tanked. Now Terry's gonna be stunned right here, and my Escanor single targets is the one that got disabled, which is fun. So it looks like Fortoria is getting lowered again. His Sabnock is pretty much useless right here because she's disabled. See, that's one of the fallbacks with Sabnock, is that she gets disabled. So if you don't make a very powerful play at the beginning, like she's pretty much trash at that point. Which it's, I don't want to say trash, but you know, she kind of like holds back your team. Like she's only good for like literally that one turn, unless you're gonna do some crazy play going first. Like if you go first, she's very powerful. But going second, you have one good turn, and then that's pretty much it. Again, Fortoria is lowered, so you're gonna probably see Arthur tank most of these hits. Yeah, we just tank most of those hits. He probably should have went for Hail, but he probably want to preserve those single targets. But Hail should have been his person he should have used. And we control and then use Terry. Again, it don't really matter. We have our ultimates. Unless, oh yeah, wait, never mind. Sabnock is gonna be dead regardless. I forgot Sabnock gonna be dead regardless because of all the damage. Because I forgot the explode damage. Or death damage, I mean. I just call it explode damage because it reminds me of Roxy. Alright, we got Escanor. Oh, this is the same guy I faced already. Alright, this is gonna be my last match anyways. Again, we already know this guy is going to be most likely dodge food. But I'll bait it out. Again, I could have played regular, but I think we already know when it comes to like Sabnock teams, they are going to hurt themselves more than you will hurt them, because if she doesn't get the right debuff, it's GG. That's why you see he's probably trying to be a little bit more cautious now, because he knows if he doesn't get that right debuff, it's GG. Yeah, he's playing super cautious right now, which again didn't matter because we have Escanor. Like Escanor deals so much damage that even if you being cautious, you're still gonna be the same results. Just because unknown team's still pretty outdated. I know it's kind of crazy to say, but yeah, it's still an outdated team, so he's gonna probably take too much damage. Maybe when we get a new festival like the Thonar for Ragnarok, maybe Sabnock be a lot better, because maybe the Thor with our hammer Thonar will actually give a little bit of support passives towards other unknowns. Because the Hell team is cool and all, but Hell doesn't give you much support other than providing debuffs on the enemy to force them into playing more single targets than AoEs. Like if Hell gave like basic stats, then that Sabnock would have most likely tanked that hit. And as you can see right there, Fortoria was lowered, so that's why you see she didn't really kill. And then that's a forfeit. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me using Terry BOGARD on the human team. Again, Terry actually has a really strong kit and passive. He's just a very outdated character. Maybe in the future, if he ever gets or come back, he might get something where his adjustments toward his kits or even stats. Again, Terry is very strong. If a character had Terry's passive, they would probably be a top meta. Or if, you know, characters wasn't so prone on ignoring stat lowering, then Terry would have been a very powerful character because that passive is just really, really good. But again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again. It's from Marilli, guys. I'm out. Peace.